Guess what, you guys? Fortnite just released new information on Season 8, and they just released this character skin called Fish Stick. So I was like, maybe I should make a drawing tutorial on him, and went ahead and did just that. So let's go learn how to draw the Fish Sticks character in the live feed. Let's first begin by drawing Fish Sticks' head. Okay? So drawing the rest of his body will be easier and in proportion. So I'm going to start with drawing the shape of his eyes. Oops. Trying to get a perfect circle as much as you can, or as close to a perfect circle as you can. And then these lines or bubbled looking shapes are going to be drawn around each eyeball, because he's a fish and fish eyes are usually like popped out. They're not inset like human eyes are, or animal eyes. And then we're going to draw the other eyeball like that. I like that circle better than the other one. And then the other bubbled indents coming out of his eye, except this one, there's two lines and I don't like it. There we go. Now I'm going to draw his pupils, and they're going to be one pupil to the left side is going to be like directed towards the left, and when I draw the right pupil, that's going to be directed towards the right. Alright, kind of like a chameleon, like that Uganda Knuckles dude that I made a drawing vid on. Now I'm going to start shaping up his face. So let's draw the outline of his face. That nice big bubble, and his face shape comes right underneath the bulges of his eyes. And let's do the head, forehead shape I mean, and he's gonna have a hat that kind of looks like a bag or paper bag or something, and like a paper bag tie on top of it. That's weird. He has a weird design. And we're going to go ahead and draw some stitches. And little flaps are going to be drawn on the sides of his face. Kind of like those Russian hats, or those snow hats that have like the flaps on the sides. You know what I mean? I don't know the name of the hats. And then we're going to draw his big fissular mouth. So big oval, just like this. Oops. Or an attempt at drawing an oval. Mine kind of looks strange. And then the inner oval for the opening of his mouth. Now let's draw his neck, and we're going to draw a tie underneath his face shape, which is basically the hat that he's wearing, the cap or whatever. And it's tied together with these two ties we're going to draw right there. And now we're going to start shaping up his torso area. So we're going to do his outfit torso first. So nice big like edges for his shirt, because that's what they look like. They look like steps. And draw a big circle right there. Come down. Draw some more more wrinkles coming out of his shirt, and then we're gonna come on in at the bottom like this, go into a big wrinkle I mean, and go up into the other end of his shirt. Then we're gonna draw some wrinkle indication underneath this shirt right here, and that just makes his shirt look like it's worn and has some volume. And then we're gonna draw a big rectangle looking shape that is going to be the placemat for some stitches that hold this thing together, this patch. That's what it is, it's like a patch. Now we're going to draw his arms, and his arms are basically the shape of arms with like fish patterned texture, or like fins. That's basically what they are. So we're going to draw the other one. Really long lines. They're really chunky at the shoulders, and then they get really thin and tapered at the ends of the hands. So Just like that. Now we're going to start drawing the fingers. So let's draw the thumb first for this side, and then the pinky on the other side. Come on in. And when you're drawing fingers like this, you start off with like straight edged shapes, like I'll show you, like this. Nice straight edge. And then you're going to draw the underside, which is like the finger pads, with a big curve or a curl like this. See? Just so you get like a nice simple shaped finger pad. I'm going to do the same thing. Straight shapes, nice curl. Go on in and draw another straight line for the length of the finger, and do the same thing for the index. Except that went in a little too far. And yeah, got that hand drawn, looks good. And now let's do the other one. Straight line, curl in, do another curl because you know that's the midsection of the finger. Come on in, do the thumb, curl that in, make a C shape like he's doing the C sign language thing, and then let's draw the rest of the fingers just like that, just like that. Okay, looks pretty good so far. And now let's draw the fin-like pattern, which is only consisted of 2 lines. I'm going to erase that one because that went a little too far. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Nice straight line. Goes into the hands. 2 straight lines, or 2 lines for the fin texture of both his arms. Now let's draw his belt. So we're going to start by drawing the length of his belt and some satchels that are going to be in the centers of them, or edges of them. One in the center, satchel, one at the edge. Let's finish the shape of the belt here. A buckle right here. And then we're gonna work our way towards the legs now. It's almost done, guys. The pain's almost over. So let's draw the thigh part, the upper part of his pants. And his pants are like really, they're the wrinkles in them are extremely wide. Kind of like the commandos back in like the Soviet Union, how they have those big poofy pants at the top, and then they kind of like taper down and become like skin tight. Well, the same type of pants he's wearing. And then we're going to use thin lines to detail some of his pant design pattern and some wrinkles, and I'm going to look over my drawing once I add some more wrinklies. And oops, we got some overlapping lines here, guys. Erase some of those. And looks good. Let's go pop into the coloring. And I'm a little angry a bit with the coloring video, because when I was streaming the coloring of him live, I lost the progress for him for the first coloring stream, and then I had to recolor him again. And as I was coloring him, I forgot to hit record on the live stream, so some of the progress was missed in the coloring video. But if you really want to see it from start to finish, you'd have to go watch some of my live streaming here on YouTube or on my Facebook page or whatever, and you can just watch it from the beginning. It just will be real time. It wouldn't be sped up. So let's go head over to that. And that concludes the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to hit subscribe. If you didn't find this drawing video helpful, be sure to go to DrawingHUB.com, where you get the step-by-step drawing tutorial video, which is provided in the description below. So be sure to check that out. It's awesome stuff. You can learn how to draw pretty much anything, like Fortnite characters and pop culture characters. I also draw live right here on YouTube and also on Twitch TV on the weekdays from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Usually, though, I'm streaming around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to watch awesome art being drawn, hit me up on the YouTube live stream. Thanks so much for viewing, guys, and I hope you stay tuned for other videos.